Hello guys, this is Black Knight, and yeah, this is what if Deck was a Dragon Knight. You don't understand that, I'm gonna explain that later, after the intro, so yeah, bye.
悪いけどこれ全部ただの安上がりだぞ。カンブルこれで終わり。ちょっと洗ってく回転にご注意ください。
Okay, I'm gonna explain this. A Dragon Knight is a dragon, half knight. The knight is really amazing. The knight could protect the civilians or something like that. And yeah, Deku is half dragon, half knight. So yeah, he has the blood of that. And Deku is the strongest because he's the dragon knight. Because his father was the dragon knight. He died from the Dark War. And I'm going to explain that later. Deku's trump card, Dragon of the Order. He could just make any person become the Dragon Knight. Any person, so yeah. Deku's power. Deku's power is going to become a forest dragon. Because he's green, so yeah. Because he's the Dragon King. And Deku could control the forest, so yeah. His fire breath is going to become, green flames. His sword is going to become a dragon sword. Or the king's sword. It's really amazing. The sword is really, really amazing. It's gold. The sword is gold. And now we continue the story. Deku was born. Deku was a baby, just doing nothing. He was doing nothing. And 1 year passed. Deku was 1 year old, and Deku was, just was walking or just crawling because he's a baby. He's still a baby, and Deku just nowhere just summoned a dragon. He just summoned a dragon just nowhere, and her mom was surprised about this and grabbed Deku, and she takes Deku to her house, and the dragon just go back to the place just came from. So yeah, that's how strong is the baby is and how strong is Deku is. So yeah, and now we continue the story. Deku was 5 years old and he was walking with his mother, and they were going to the grocery shopping, and they were just buying the food, and they just saw a robber just pointing the gun to the cashier and just said, "Give me your money." And the robber just looked at Inko, and Inko was paralyzed. She can't do nothing. And Deku knows this. His mom is going to die, but he's going to save her. He has the determination in his face, and he was sneaking up to the robber, and the robber didn't notice Deku. And Deku punched the robber in the leg. And the robber just looked at Deku. And Deku tried to punch the robber again. But it's more different. His hand turned green. It's like a lizard or something like that. And the cashier was surprised about this. And Deku just punched the person's leg. And he just broke the robber's leg. And the robber just screams. And Deku was mad, but he's not a evil mad. He just wants to protect his mother. And Deku, he just pull out a fist, and he just push a air bullet, but it's more different. He just summoned a ghost dragon, and the ghost dragon just pushes the robber, and it hits the wall, and It breaks the wall, and the robber was passed out, and the cashier person just saw it, and Inko just saw it, and she knows his son is growing up that fast. He's becoming stronger. And now 5 years pass. Deku is now 10 years old, and Deku is learning how to use his powers. And her mom just was watching Deku just, I don't know, doing stuff like learning how to use his power. He, she just saw her son just turn to a lizard or something like that. And her mom just was worried about this because she knows about Deku's powers. She knows everything Deku's doing because she's the queen. That's it, guys. If you like this, subscribe. If you don't, yeah, guys. Gosh, today's hot. Really hot. Today. Gosh, man. Oh, yeah, okay. That's the new What If series. So, yeah, I know. I did bad in this series. So, yeah, I did. I don't know how much. I don't know how much time or it's short or something like that. Besides, it's not long. So, yeah. And the next one's going to be All for Gods. So, yeah. So, the next. Okay. Yeah, that's all. See you guys. Have a wonderful day. Peace.